a good one. Well folks, that's the end of our time here at Punda Maria in the Kruger National Park. It really has been a spectacular week and a bit that we've had here. Really wish we could stay longer, but there's more adventures that await. In this episode, we're not chasing elephants or lions. We are chasing giants. We're on the hunt for the biggest baobab tree in South Africa and possibly the world. Our adventure begins much like yesterday, with animals crossing the road, but today it's not elephants and antelope, it's cows and donkeys. Our journey from Punda Maria to Venda winds through the villages, small towns and dusty roads. And this is where the hunt for the giants truly begins. We've entered baobab country. One by one, the first giants appear. Soon the road is lined with them. Starting small, then growing larger and larger, more impressive with every kilometer. But while we're in awe of these beautiful trees, we can't forget to keep our eye on the road. A steady stream of animals cross our path as we continue the chase. Always one. The others no. This one no. Fuck. Yeah. Damn it. Wait. These ancient giants stand like sentinels. Each one feels timeless, powerful and strange, some over 1,000 years old. But none of them compared to the one we're after, the mightiest baobab in South Africa. The road from Punda Maria to the Sagole Baobab stretches for kilometers, giving me plenty of time to remember why I love these trees so much. As a child, I only knew them as the upside down tree, their roots seemingly growing into the sky. I first saw them in pictures and old 8mm footage from my grandparents' travels, and I think that's where my love for travel truly began. And I knew one day I had to see them for myself. Years later, as an adult, on a trip to the Kruger, I finally stood before my first baobab in person. And in that moment, all these childhood memories came rushing back. And I think meeting this giant is going to be as special. At last, we reached the gate to the Sagole Baobab. But there's no one here, just silence, the dust, and us waiting. For a moment, it feels like the giant is hidden behind closed doors. Then out of nowhere, a lady appears on foot. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Good, good. We want to come see your big tree.
Yes.
50 rand a person. Thank you so much. Do I just follow the road?
Left, right.
This side.
No.
Yeah. She greets us warmly, collects the entry fee, 50 rand a person. And with that, the way to the giant is open. Oh, and remember to bring cash, because there's no card facilities out here. The track winds deeper into the baobab country, the road twisting through dust and bush, and then suddenly a massive baobab rises before us. It's impressive, towering above the landscape, like a true monarch. For a moment we wonder, have we found the giant? But no, this is only a preview, a messenger. The real giant still awaits a little bit further ahead.
I think that was it.
No, it's here. After hours of driving, we stop at last. The drone shows a sea of green, the thick foliage hiding what lies within. At first, there's no sign of the giant. You have to get closer, step out of your vehicle, and walk towards the tree. And then slowly it appears, rising above the canopy, ancient and immense, the greatest giant of them all. Wow. If this could tell stories, 3,000 years. Magnificent. How big is this thing? It's estimated that around the base is about 43 meters. That's massive. At the entrance, a sign proudly declares that this tree is over 3,000 years old. Wow, let's go and touch history. And standing here, you almost believe it. You feel like you're touching history itself. But later I learned the story is a little different. Carbon dating has revealed this giant to be closer to 1,200 years old. Still ancient, still a giant, still one of the oldest living beings on Earth. Touching history. 3,000 years and still growing. Absolutely magnificent. Just look at these massive branches. One of these branches is the size of many trees. I was a bit apprehensive this morning when we left the Kruger to try to come to the big tree because it's the unknown. But wow, am I glad we made this decision. This is amazing. Wow. Look at these branches. How magnificent. Man, I'm glad I came around to come and see you. This branch obviously came down at some stage. Just look at this gnarliness in there. What a magnificent tree. It's got massive roots growing along the ground here. Amazing. Really, really amazing. Underappreciated piece of history. Sure. The wind, the rain, the storms that this must have endured and still standing. Being damaged by elephants, being damaged by humans. But yet, it still managed to survive. It's more than just a tree. It's a living monument, a champion tree, and one of the largest flowering plants on Earth, a true giant. So just for scale, Bev standing there, look at the size of this tree. It's like it's out of a movie. It is massive, and it's just got so much character. Wow, just look at how stunning it is with the wind just dropping all the leaves. From childhood stories and old family footage to standing under this giant, it feels like a dream made real. Still can't believe this gnarly old tree. Definitely worth the drive through the villages and the small towns, paying your $50 to get in here. Man, stunning. We are the only people here admiring this 3,000-year-old history. Get out there, go and explore the sunshine for yourself. Find the unexpected, like what we've just done here. Absolutely gorgeous. But even giants need protection. Sadly, it's scarred with graffiti, names and even profanity carved into its bark. If your idea of visiting a giant is to inscribe your name on its skin, rather don't come at all. These living monuments deserve respect, not damage. Now that was absolutely magnificent. When you do come and visit this old tree, don't expect a picnic spot and a shop and all those kind of things. It really is just a big old gnarly tree in the middle of nowhere. You come in through the gate, you pay your 50 rand a person, you drive down a dirt road a little bit, and all of a sudden you've got this massive big tree. But yes, as in terms of the actual site, don't expect a campsite or bathrooms or anything like that. It is just an amazing sighting to come and see. I'm so glad that we finally decided to actually come and see this tree while we're up in the north of the country, because this is beautiful in the north of the country, and to have this, something I might not see ever again, once in a lifetime experience. Anyway, we are off to Mapungubwe. Leaving the big giant behind, we continue our journey along the dusty dirt roads. At times it feels like we're driving through somebody's backyard, passing small homes, children playing, and the rhythm of the village life unfold around us. This region is as much about its people as it is about the giants. As we head closer to Messina, more and more baobabs appear along the road, some standing tall and proud, others leaning and twisted by time. Eventually, we pull off at a roadside stop, beneath the shade of another baobab. Sitting under its branches, it feels like the perfect place to pause, reflect, and remember that chasing giants is about more than just a destination. It's about the roads, the people, and the stories you find along the way. Alright folks, that's the end of this video. We will see you in our next one at Mapungubwe. Cheers.